I was recently asked on Instagram, Carlo, what is the best true wireless earphones that you recommend for working out or going to the gym? Now, most of you are probably thinking I will recommend the Apple AirPods, but that's actually not the case because they keep falling out of my ear and that is kind of annoying. At the same time, the fit is horrible. I don't get the full sound quality that this thing delivers. Maybe because I have big ears. But anyway, that's the point. Not the Apple EarPods. Instead, I'm going to recommend to you what I really feel is the best workout or running true wireless earphones that you can buy today. This is the JBL Under Armour True Wireless Flash. Let's go! Very quickly, before we get to our review and unboxing for today, please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, that you follow me on Instagram, and that you also join our Facebook community. Why? Because we give stuff away, a lot of stuff away here on this channel. In fact, we have 2 ongoing giveaways. We're giving away a brand new ADIDAS ZX 4000 4D sneaker, and that will be an amazing sneaker that you guys can rock, be it lifestyle, performance, or whatever it is that you want to use the shoe for. Apart from that, we're also giving away a bunch of gadgets and accessories from BASEUS Philippines. The mechanics to both giveaways are written down step by step for you to follow in the description box. The Under Armour JBL True Wireless Flash is, for me, the best true wireless earphones that you guys can buy today because of 3 factors. First is the rugged, durable, sleek build, which we'll talk about in a second, followed by the fun, workout-friendly sound quality, which we will also discuss in a bit. And lastly, useful features. They're not gimmicky at all. They actually deliver a lot of function and usefulness that you will think that they incorporated it in these earphones. Clearly, the expertise of JBL, which is all about sound quality, engineering when it comes to the components needed for earphones, as well as the understanding of Under Armour of athletes and people who love to work out, combined in this particular product, and that's what we'll tackle today. This is what the product looks like. It comes in this amazingly sleek, rugged, durable carrying case. Now, what do I love about this particular case? There are no sharp corners. If you hold it in your hand, it doesn't bite anywhere. It doesn't, make you feel uncomfortable anywhere. And it's actually also easy to hold. It comes with this strap that allows for you to hang it on your gym bag or for you to just hold it casually and easily. There's this push button over here that allows for you to be able to put out the earphones, and here you guys have it. These are the Under Armour JBL True Wireless Flash earphones. So what is so special about these earphones? When it comes to build, number 1, I love the fit. I really love the fit. The moment you put this in ear, this wing over here clips it into place perfectly so that it doesn't fall off if you are running around, you're doing squats, you're doing heavy cardio, you're running, up and down a hill or something. Even if you're boxing, I don't know if you want to put earphones on when you're doing that. But my point is, it will not fall off, and it locks it in perfectly so that you get the full sound quality, the full amazing whatever it is that you're listening to, whatever music you're listening to, and you can really zone out. The isolation, by the way, is also pretty sick. It is also IPX7 water and shock resistant, so if it falls, it will survive. And at the same time, if it gets splashed with sweat or water or whatever it is, it should be okay. Next, let's talk about sound quality and sound signature. And when it comes to these bad boys, it's all about having a very fun, bassy, enjoyable kind of sound signature. What do I mean by that? Let's take, for example, a song. I think it's the best way for me to be able to illustrate how this works or how the sound signature is. Let's take, for example, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Wow, feeling millennial, feeling baguettes. But anyway, so the moment the vocals come in, it is warm, it is clear, it is not distorted even if you ump the volume. But when it really shines is when the bass starts to kick in midway into the first few sentences or first few parts of the song. It is deliciously overwhelming. I mean, it is a lot of bass, and this is definitely geared for bass heads, but it's not enough. It's not the kind of bass that's so offensive that will make you wanna, pop the earphones out. It's the delicious kind of overwhelming bass that just really fills your entire head and entire body with whatever music it is that you guys are listening to. It's the same if you listen to Old Town Road. When they do the strings part and when they do the vocals at the start, it's nice, it's clear, it's crisp, and then when the bass hits, it really, bam, it really hits you hard. And that's what I love about these headphones. Why is that important? Because if you're running, if you're working out, if you're doing cardio, that feeling, the bass is accentuated. It's really helpful, at least in my opinion. It really gives you that added boost. It gives you that added energy. And if you sync it to the movement that you're doing, be it running like with Spotify or whatever it is, it really is accentuated. I just repeated myself there, but you guys get the point. So that's sound quality. Next, I mentioned earlier about having useful features that are not gimmicky and are useless. So there are two. The first one is the ambient sound feature. So if you tap the earbuds on the left side, what happens is it actually lowers the volume of the whatever music that you are listening to, allowing you to be able to hear what's happening around you. So if you are walking, if you are running, and you are about to hit a road where there are cars, might be a good idea to actually turn that on so that you don't get hit by somebody honking their horn at your back. Or at the same time, if you are about to talk to somebody, you don't actually have to pop the earphones out because you just have to turn on ambient sound hearing. There's also technology called talk-through. So if somebody is talking to you, the microphone actually picks that up and ups the volume and feeds it into your ear so that you hear them better without you having to pop out the earphones. I actually use this a lot with my trainer over at Carry Sports. So if I'm doing my reps, I have it on. But when he starts talking, I just turn on the ambient sound and talk through, and I hear him very clearly to be able to get his next set of instructions. Overall, for me, it is a really good pair of earphones, true wireless earphones at that. Now, a few more things before we wrap up the review, a few important things. Number one, when it comes to connectivity, there are moments, but not a lot, that it kind of drops, but it's not as bad as the Xiaomi AirDots. So it is not something that's I consider like a deal breaker or a really bad experience. Battery on this thing, by the way, is freaking amazing. You should be able to get at least around 4 to 5 hours of battery life with this standalone. And if you use the case, you can charge it, I think, 3 times, or yeah, 3 times. So you can get up to 20 hours of battery life with this pair of wireless headphones. Lastly, it does come with 1 year premium subscription to Under Armour's Map My Run app service. So you're probably thinking, with all of the features that I just mentioned, Carlo, that might probably cost you like 15 to 20,000 pesos, right? No. The JBL Under Armour True Wireless Flash sells for a little less than 10,000 pesos. I think it's like 9,900 something. So while it isn't the most affordable one that you can buy, it is actually at par in terms of pricing with Apple AirPods. And if you ask me, if you love going to the gym, if you love working out, if you have a very active lifestyle, if you love running, I would prefer that you guys consider getting this one over the Apple AirPods because of the features and value that this can deliver to you. Let's go over that one by one again. Number one, sound quality. For me, this is better. Number two, build. This is better. Number 3, features. This is better. Number 4, everything else that I can think of, except the fact that it's not made by Apple. This is better, right? So, so unless you are a die-hard Apple fan and you really want the white wireless earphones hanging out of your ear, you really might want to consider this one instead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my review of the JBL Under Armour True Wireless Flash earphones. And for our power-up words of wisdom for today, it won't be me talking. I'll actually be sharing with you guys a clip from the recently concluded YouTube Brandcast where we had Heart Escudero, or Love Marie, I think that's what she's called now, as well as Erwan Yusuf sharing what got them started on YouTube. And my hope is by sharing this with you that it inspires those of you who are thinking of getting into YouTube to start your own channel as well. You can never have enough creators on YouTube in the Philippines, and I'd like to encourage every single one of you who's been thinking about it to just get started. Just do it. Simulan nyo na. Huwag na kayong mag-antay. Don't overthink. Just do it. With that said, let's listen to Heart and...
Want to start your YouTube journey?
Well, for me, I've been doing what I've been doing for almost 22 years, so I was very blessed to play different roles throughout my career, and I really wanted people to, I don't know, I guess get to know me as me, and that's why I reintroduced myself as Love Ray on my channel, and I wanted to have a really personal relationship with them. I get to welcome them in my home. They get to meet my husband. I did an adulting video with him. I thought that was really cool. They also got to meet my dog, my dad. You know, there are many things that they get to see on my channel. And you know, there's this song that says, "If a picture can paint 1,000 words, can you imagine how many words can be painted through this video? Infinite." So I thought it was just, you know, a brilliant idea for me to come up with a YouTube channel. I think that was fun.
Very nice. I'm a big fan of your dog. Yes, thank you. And Erwan, you're one of the OG YouTubers. What made you think that YouTube was going to be the platform for you?
I think I'm the oldest channel here.
I think so, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think coming up, for me, I just had no... I grew up watching Jamie Oliver, Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay and all that. And when I came back to the Philippines, I just didn't have any TV opportunities. Hello, Jimmy, I guess. So I kind of saw YouTube coming up.
You saw ads. You got to watch ads.
That's right. So I saw YouTube as kind of like a scrappy underdog that could serve as a huge network and huge platform eventually. And I was like, you know, what better way for me to kind of hone my craft and get better at what I do and try to present and tell a story to probably one of the most authentic and engaged audiences out there. And you know, the comments are harsh, and I love that. So you can actually really fine tune what you do and get better at what you do.
Erwan, Mr. Jimenez is the...
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Actually heard you, so...
Let's try the
I
deal.
done first dibs.
Oh, you did? Paganda na offer. Okay.
It's very temporary, and sometimes you feel like, you know, what you're going through is like a dream. And I really want my viewers, my fans, or people that are just curious to really feel like they were there with me in Paris. They were invited to all the couture shows, and I think that's such an amazing idea, feeling for them. And I hope that when my time is done, that they would do the same for me. They would share their experience, they would share their video, where it'll be my turn to live vicariously through them. So, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. What about for you, Erwan?
You know, I think growing up here and then having lived abroad and come back, I feel like the Philippines has so many stories to tell, and there's so much yet to discover about the country. And I'm really happy that I was able to build a platform with enough of an audience to hopefully reach an international audience just to show people like what a great country we have. And yeah, so it's those goals change every year, but as we go along, that's becoming more and more the voice of the company.
Very nice. Let's go to our two networks.
Thank you to YouTube Philippines for inviting me over to their Brandcast event. I had lots of fun. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. I hope you are all having a great week. Peace. God bless. What's up? Boom.